Hey, y'all, it's Cinephile Mike, your friendly neighborhood cinephile, here with day 82 of the 95 Days of Award Season Posts, and the second film in the Independent Spirit Awards celebration week. Today's film is Carey Williams' Emergency, written by Best First Screenplay nominated writer K.D. Davia. Now, Emergency is the story of two best college buddies, Sean and Kunle, played by R.J. Seiler and Donald Elise Watkins, respectively, who are preparing for the epic, legendary tour, where they are going to attend 7 different fraternity or sorority parties in one night in order to make the Wall of Firsts in the Black Student Union, where every black student who is the first to accomplish something gets a plaque on the wall. Now, Kunle, a med student bound for his doctorate, and Sean, a vape-smoking procrastinator, couldn't be more different, but they do intend to make that wall. However, as they enter their home to get ready to go, they find a young Caucasian girl, whose name we will learn is Emma, passed out on their living room floor. Problem. After arguing as to whether or not to call the police, this being a concern because they are 2 African-American males and their third roommate is a Latino, and there is a white girl passed out on their floor. There is some concern here that they are going to be blamed for this and possibly be shot or worse given the circumstances, this providing a very interesting social commentary on, what is going on in our world today. So instead, they decide to take her to the hospital because the hospital is only 10 minutes away, and this will hopefully avoid some of the chances of them calling 911. So off to the hospital they go. And this would solve their problem. However, along the way they instead decide, maybe we should just leave her at another party. So that way other people can help take care of the situation and they don't run the risk of being caught at the hospital. And this, while it seems very dramatic, and it is, I'm not underplaying that, but this is where some of the hijinks then begin. Because this film is a kind of dramedy in that sense. Kunle, Sean, and their third roommate Carlos are constantly in chaos as they're trying to do the right thing and help Emma, but at each turn they seem to get thwarted by a different circumstance. Complicated not only by the fact that Emma's sister Maddie, along with her friends Alice and Raphael, are tracking them, using Emma's phone, which the other 3 gentlemen don't know is actually hidden, on her person, because they never think to look for a phone, because they did not really even want to touch her and run any risk. Now, I sound like I'm spoiling the whole film, but I'm not. I'm really just kind of setting up the premise for this, for lack of a better term, this chase movie. And they really are able to ratchet up the tension because not only are these circumstances given, you are wondering what's going to happen, if Maddie and her friends catch up and what are the ramifications going to be. Now, the thing that I really appreciated about this film is that it could have very easily kind of gone into that traditional college buddy comedy with the passed out character. I mean, we've seen that trope a lot, but Davia doesn't do that here. They present just enough of that to entertain the viewer, but they add a very clever layer of social commentary on racism and perception of how we view one another as we go through this crazy night. There's a meta element to this as the characters keep addressing the situation that they're in and how they are at risk. And the film doesn't always go for the quick gag, but instead decides to let sometimes these lengthy dialogue-based scenes really address what is going on, which is a unique approach because you really find that you're watching a story that is more developed by character and arc than by comedic slapstick circumstance. All in all, Emergency is a very fun, self-aware film that is going to keep you engaged, much as the one that I talked about yesterday, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Seiler and Watkins, along with Sebastian Chacon, who plays their third roommate, Carlos, have a very good chemistry as the trio trying to salvage and solve the night. And I also have to say it was fun to see Sabrina Carpenter leaving her Disney roots of Girl Meets World to the side to play this intense energy to this character who just wants to save her sister. I give Emergency 4 out of 5 stars. If you're interested in watching this, you can catch it streaming exclusively on Amazon Prime. See everyone tomorrow as we continue ISA week and begin to start wrapping down the 95 days of award season posts. Until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying, take a break and watch something new.